a Cherokee, so I'm about 1,024.
I don't think that's true, actually. One of my producers says, typically you get a co-host who's not as good as you. That's what TV people do. But you got one who's like actually every bit as good. So thank you for doing that. So what did you think of Elizabeth Warren's apology? What is she saying in that apology exactly?
Well, you described it as burying the hatchet, and I think in actual fact the Indian community are in a certain sense leveraging the hatchet. She is at risk here because this is actually quite a widespread crime. A month or so back, the LA Times ran a story on how hundreds of millions of dollars in government contracts supposedly reserved for minorities have been handed out to 100% white people pretending to be Cherokee, which is exactly what Elizabeth Warren did. Harvard Law School represented her as their first woman of color, which is ridiculous. But nobody laughed. As I always say, she's the whitest white since Frosty the Snowman fell in a vat of whiteout. You can't get whiter. So she is someone who
she's Cory
has
Booker
committed.
Level. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, no, exactly. But here's the thing. I think Trump did her a great service by making her a laughingstock on this issue, because he's eliminated any possibility of her running on her personal story. Her personal story is a lie. She can't run on that. She can't run on identity politics the way even Kirsten Gillibrand is doing with her white woman of privilege thing, because the identity politics from her. She can't run on denouncing the president as a white supremacist, because it doesn't get more supremely white than to pass yourself off as Harvard Law School's first woman of color when you're not. And that's left her actually with just boring, wonky politics. She, as wrong as the policies are, she's actually the only person out there just saying, well, I can't run on who I am, I can't run on what I am, I can't run on what racist the president is. So instead I've got this policy platform, and it seems to be working for her.
That's a fascinating analysis, and I agree 100%. If she sticks to that, she'll probably do pretty well. I'm not sure.